Hi guys, it's Frogo, and in today's video, I have a highly requested tutorial just how to use a bead spinner. Here's what my bead spinner looks like. There's a top and a bottom, and I got it from Amazon. This bead spinner is one of the best purchases I've ever made because it saves so much time and it's so much easier to make the bracelets. The first thing you're going to have to do is pick out your colors, and I'm going to be using clay beads. For this bracelet, I'll be using pink and oranges. Here's what I'm going to be doing for my color theme, as well as a seed charm. So I put all my beads in my bead spinner, and you can see that the beads fill up the spinner to a good amount. It's easier to have lots of beads in there because then the needles pick it up easier. Now there are two different needles you'll probably get if you get a bead spinner, and there's this thicker one that I use for clay beads that you hook the string through the end, and then there's this thinner one that I use for seed beads that you tie the string into a knot through this wire. For this bracelet, I'll be using this needle, and you can get both these needles from Amazon in a pack or separate. So I have my string hooked through my needle, and I'm going to start making my bracelet. So you're going to start with your hand on top of the bead spinner and your other hand holding the needle at about an angle like this, where it's inside the bead spinner, but you don't want it to be touching the edge of the bead spinner. And then you're going to be rotating the bead spinner with my right hand. It's going to go away from you, but you are keeping your needle in the same position. And it's just slightly above the beads to try and pick up the beads. And then once you have your beads all onto your needle, you hold it like this, and then you put all the beads onto the string. You basically just repeat that process until you have your beads to the desired length. And you want to make sure that you are not spinning too fast because then the beads can't pick up. But you want to make sure you're also not spinning too slow like this because then there's nothing to pick up, it just glides over. And then what you're going to do is you're going to measure the length of all the beads. And I need to take some of my beads off because my wrist is at the 6 inches mark and I don't want to make it too big or too small. I took off about an inch of beads because I'm going to be adding this cute charm and then these little pearls on the outside of it. Alright, so I quickly made my bracelet, and then my friend requested that I make her a CB bracelet, so I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I've also had lots of questions about what to do with these excess beads. You can either reorganize them and put them back into their colors, or what I sometimes do is I will put them into my big bin of bead confetti, but it's just up to the person. My friend requested a plain white seed bead bracelet, so that's what I'll be making for her. You can see that you definitely don't need to add a lot of seed beads because seed beads take up a lot more space. Alright, so for any seed bead jewelry, I use this needle, and you have to be very gentle with it because they can easily pull out. What I do is I just thread this string through, and then I tie it into a knot at the base of the needle. You hold the needle the same way into the beads, and then you just glide it over and wait for it to pick up beads. Then you just drop it onto the string. I take little sections at a time to make sure that they all glide over smoothly. Alright guys, here's both the bracelets we made in today's video. This is the seed bead one, and this is the clay bead one. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys' love. Please comment down below any other video ideas you would like to see, and please consider leaving a like and a subscribe if this video helped you. I need to go because my phone is at 7%, but I love you all so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.